Part 3. The great hall still trembled after Michael's scream was swallowed by the shadows. Emma knelt on the floor, clutching her bag, her tears streaking down her pale face. The pit roared low, like a beast that had fed but was not yet satisfied. The mirrors along the walls rattled, each shard reflecting her face, crying, breaking, fading. John stood beside her, silent. His eyes scanned the hall, his jaw tight. His face showed control, but his hands shook at his sides. Emma's sobs broke into words. It's taking us. One by one. Until nothing's left. John's voice was low, heavy. That's what it wants. That's what it was built for. Emma looked up at him, desperate. What do you mean built? It's just a house. He shook his head slowly. No. Not just a house. It was made. Made to keep something alive. Or to keep something fed. The pit groaned again, as though agreeing. Emma staggered to her feet, clutching her bag. Then how do we stop it? John looked at her. His eyes were sharp, searching. I don't think we can stop it. I think we can only choose how it ends for us. Emma's lip trembled. I don't want it to end. I don't want to die here. The whispers returned. But now they were clear, sharp, cutting into their ears. Two remain. Two remain. Two remain. The shadows swirled, pushing them toward the far end of the hall. A door began to form out of the wall, tall, black, smooth. The final door. Emma shook her head. No. No, I can't. I can't go through that. John gripped her arm, steady, firm. We don't have a choice. If we stay, it will take us anyway. At least if we walk, we face it. The door groaned open. Darkness beyond. Always darkness. The air behind them grew heavy, pressing, forcing them forward. Together they stepped into the door. The final corridor. It was long, endless, narrower than any before. The ceiling pressed low, the walls leaned inward. Their shoulders brushed the walls as they walked, and the walls pulsed, warm, like skin. The floor beat like a heart beneath their feet. Emma whispered, "It's alive. It's alive all around us." John nodded once. Yes. The corridor twisted, bent, stretched. At times they thought they were walking miles. At times it felt like only steps. The whispers followed them, louder, clearer. Emma. Weak. Coward. Hidden. Dust. John. Empty. Silent. Watching. Betrayer. Emma covered her ears, but the whispers filled her head. Stop. Stop. John's eyes narrowed, his face pale but controlled. Don't give it what it wants. Emma glared at him through tears. How can you stay so calm? Don't you hear it? He looked at her, his voice flat. I hear it. I've always heard it. Long before this house. They walked on. At last, the corridor opened into a small chamber. The chamber was round, its walls black and slick, its ceiling lost in shadow. In the center stood two chairs, facing each other. Between them was a table, and on the table lay a single knife. Emma froze. No. No. I won't. John's eyes fixed on the table. Now I understand. Emma shook her head fast, stepping back. No, John. Don't say it. He looked at her. His face was calm, but his eyes were dark. It doesn't just feed on fear. It feeds on choice. On sacrifice. It brought us here to decide. Emma's hands trembled. She clutched her bag to her chest. You mean, one of us? John nodded. Yes. One lives. One feeds the house. Emma fell to her knees, sobbing. No. No, I can't. I can't choose. I can't. The house groaned. The walls pulsed. The whispers grew louder. Choose. 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 John stepped to the table. He touched the knife. It was cold, heavy, sharp. He looked at Emma. If you can't choose, it will choose for us. Do you want that? Emma shook her head wildly. No. Please. Don't. The walls groaned louder. The floor shook. The air pressed heavy. John's hand closed around the knife. Emma screamed, scrambling back against the wall. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. John raised the knife. His hand shook. His eyes burned. But he did not move forward. Instead, he dropped the knife onto the table with a clang. No, he whispered. I won't give it what it wants. The whispers screamed. The walls shook. The chamber pulsed like a heart in rage. Emma gasped, tears streaming. You mean, we both live? John's face was pale. His voice was hollow. Or we both die. The house screamed. The knife rattled on the table. The chairs shook. The walls split. Darkness poured in from every crack, swallowing the room. Emma clutched John's arm, screaming. What's happening? John held her tight. It's taking back the choice. The darkness swallowed them whole. The Last Corridor 3 continues. Like and subscribe for continuation.